Sure?
Table number 8, Silvano Wero, Nasoro Ali. Nasoro Ali from Tanzania versus Silvano Wero from Kenya. Table number 8.
Yes, he's the junior officer. Hazard gave him that name. Don't talk, you're just a junior officer.
Felix Atanas from Tanzania taking on Doreen Wandia from Kenya. Felix Atanas. Table number 6. Felix.
Very good evening, Facebookers. Okay, good afternoon, most especially of those who are watching from the SADC region. It's still only afternoon hours. Welcome to number one of what is now the new biggest tournament in the history of African pool, at least in terms of the prize pot. I'm just hoping that audio is as clear as is video. Actually, from where I'm watching, video is quite beautiful. Audio, I am not so certain. Now, in this match, dear viewers, representing Kenya, one of Kenya's legendary players, John CHALO. He's nicknamed just JC, as in J and C, John CHALO. When you ask for CHALO in Nairobi, they will not show him to you because they may not know him. But when you go to Mchana Pub and Grill, ask for JC, they will always show him to you. He is taking on a Ugandan in KENNETH ODONG, round 2, race to 9 in 1 hour and 90 minutes. Just as is the rest of the tournament, at least up to the quarterfinals. As KENNETH ODONG does aim for the black by his body language, seemingly to the corner pocket diagonally at the top of your screen. Has to go diagonally, has to be on target. White ball seemingly is positioned in safety. He's aiming and stroking as if he wants to go for power, targeting at the corner pocket on the top, and as accurate as the word accurate itself. Odong 1, JC 0, race to 9. Like you can see from where I'm streaming, it is not easy to place my scoreboard anywhere without interrupting with other tables going on other matches. So we shall be having an audio scoreboard. I'll be reminding you every time and again about the scores. Let's first watch this action between two friends of mine. The guy that is about to break has had a lot of history against Ugandan players. I first watched him in 2012, the whole of 13 years ago, when himself and the rest of the Kenyan team did travel to Uganda to participate in the Kampala Open Pool Championship of that year, as well as an international friendly match, but which also had a side stake of about $600 for who won. So it was an international money match, but at team level. The match was won by Kenya. It was a set system. Each set was best of 25 frames, and I remember Kenya winning set number 1, then Uganda winning set number 2, and Kenya winning set number 3. A match that was played up to around 3 a.m. early in the morning, from 7 p.m. in the evening. And since then, JC became part of many Kenyans that were frequenting themselves in Uganda to get regular competition, because then there was very little competition in Kenya, most especially centered around Nairobi. Himself and the other colleagues who used to frequent themselves at a place that was called Crooked Q in Westlands. I don't know if that place even still actually exists. I only got to remember it because I was trying to profile JC. He's represented Kenya at various championships. All Africa Pool Championships in Dar es Salaam 2014, All Africa Pool Championships Kampala 2016, and yes, the All Africa Pool Championships in Lusaka 2023. He has been ranked formally number 1 of Kenya. Since then, he's fallen a little bit down the rider to the likes of
On table number 3,
Colin Stowey, as well
Silas
as
Tumo versus Jethro Moranga.
Kevin Kibet.
Jethro Moranga, Silas Tumo.
Even the new
on
boys
table
like
number 3.
Brian Kiptalam are higher than JC in the ranking order, but is a very experienced veteran who is more than able of winning a match of this kind. But for now, he gets to miss a ball that was kind of putting him closer to the victory. And chances like this one, normally a player like KENNETH ODONG thrives off them. He's a very silent player, Kenneth, both on table and in real life. I have to say that I traveled with the Ugandan team of about 20 players, and he was on the bus. He was that one person who was just at the back seat, keeping quiet, not involved in the conversation and the singing and the nonsense that was being discussed on the bus. He was just having a bottle of beer and then sleeping when he can.
Number 5.
But when he touches a cue stick, he can really mean to be a beast. JC is that very, very sociable guy. He's very fun to be around with, and he's a big vibe. He belongs to the Mchana Gladiators Pool Club. Mchana, a pool club of 3 teams, including Gladiators. I'm forgetting the names of the other 2. Someone remind me in the comment section. Mchana Gladiators and what, which is the team of Steve Mann and the team of Collins Tway.
Jethro Moranga. Jethro
Odong, looking at that yellow ball, like you can see his body language, may want to put it to the corner pocket, bottom of the screen, but off the red, for the reason that it opens up the pocket. Once the red is removed, that pocket is, after all, also supposed to be housing another yellow of Odong. Should be off the red for the shot to be effective. He tried to play it off the red and got completely off target. He got it so wrong. He's just a little bit fortunate with the position of the white ball. JC will not be finding it easy. He's a very able player. The JC, I do have a lot of respect for him, but I also have to say that of late I've been seeing only a shadow of his former self. You get to see flashes of his brilliance when he's playing, but you don't see the JC of 8, 9, 10 years ago. The guy who I think for 3 years in succession was Kenya's number 1 before the mantle was taken on by Henry Mwangi. Nowadays we are living in the likes of Collins Tway, the likes of Brian Kiptalam and the like. And I hope that you are enjoying the action. Many of you who are watching from Kenya, special greetings to the Kenyan viewership. That I can say every now and again, that is more than the Ugandan viewership on this page. That is why I took time to come early to stream the Shujaa Kenya tournament of Kenyan nationals only, just to thank them for always watching the videos when I stream them from Uganda, because that's all I can do. Stream players involving your games, stream games involving your players. Now here is one of them. If he can put the red, I think there is enough space to pass the red. White ball bouncing off the cushion, just like that. But he has first to be on target. His game, CHALO, is not clicking, at least so far. And by black ball rules, it is always unlikely that you win a frame like this red when it is positioned behind 2 yellows, like you can see. By the way, Doreen Wandia, she's a player and administrator of the game in the country and then the continent, a vice chairman of both the Kenya Black Ball Federation and All Africa Pole Associations. She's a big girl. She's playing her match, one of only 3 ladies. One of only 3 ladies that have registered for this comp. She's playing against a guy called Saura, I don't know from which country. And now that Doreen is not hearing, I am very certain she is not winning the match. And don't report. The other lady from Uganda, Rukia Naiga, has won her match after her opponent, is it a name Sosoro from Tanzania, has been disqualified by the organizers because he was drunk in appearance when he came to the table. This sport is to be promoted the way it likes to be promoted, not the way some players portray it as though it is a game of drunkards. You don't register for a tournament this big and then drink up yourself silly before coming to play a match. Soroke is the first person to win through the disqualification of her opponent. And then the other lady is Rashida Motesi, yet to come to the table, but she's playing a very, very big player, one of the tournament favorites, Stanford Given Jinte of Malawi. Remember, the ladies ahead started with +2. As John Chalo looks like finding the red, yes, he does. No better way to find the angle of the question.
Peter Nderito, MC Minor. Shujaa wa Kenya, round of 32, first game. Peter Nderito, MC Minor, table number 5.
In terms of the prize pot.
Mwenye gari KDN 707J unahitajika.
Hi Patricia, did you win?
Yeah, I'm in the next round.
Oh, how close are you to the money?
One more round so I can get to the money bracket.
So if you get to the money bracket this time round, will you dance?
Oh, I'll bust a move. I'll bust so many moves. You know, you call me Patricia, and the people in the pool community know me as Kerucha the Pool Queen.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Kerucha the Pool Queen, and when you hear me and see me, you know I have some good news. This is Timba EXO International Category Day 1. It's getting very heated, shot by shot, frame after frame, match after match, people getting closer and closer to the 1 million Kenyan shillings prize money. Keep it tuned on Peter Chobe Live. You can also watch more games on Mchana Pool Club on YouTube. We are here to give you an amazing experience from Timba EXO, Eldoret, Nairobi, Kenya.
Thank you for always having the energy. I even wonder where you get all that from. The whole day speaking with that energy, those interviews with players, the way you advertise events in Kenya, utilizing social media, TikTok, it's all good. We do appreciate.
Thank you so much, Chobe. You inspire us. We are walking in your steps. So thank you so much for setting the pace.
Like I say, you are generous with your words.
No, you deserve that. Receive your flowers. You deserve it, Chobe. You do a very amazing job. And we are learning a lot from Uganda as a country and the pool community there. I hope we will be in Uganda very soon. The last time I made a trip there, we came to Matuga.
Yes.
We got whooped in the first round. It was my first time to play the Ugandan ladies. But we're getting closer and closer. So I hope we're going to make another trip this year and maybe get to the money bracket in Uganda. It will be an achievement.
We are keeping our fingers crossed. I have to admit I am a fan of Kenyan pool. And I follow Kenyan pool on your page and others. And the improvement is there to see. And when you have tournaments like these ones, inspire your players. And now in terms of tournament organization, you guys have officially taken over. What you're waiting to see is you taking over in terms of the playing.
Yes, the playing
itself.
Yes. And we're getting more and more interested sponsors who want to put up tournaments and having people that are passionate about pool, supporting pool like this. Then in a few years to come, people can be able to make a comfortable living out of this. We can even have like pool academies where young kids can be signed up. We were having a conversation the other day in the media, in the Kenyan media, and talking about there's no other sport in Kenya. Remember the hay ball, the prize money was 100 million Kenyan shillings. There is no sport.
And provides it to an individual.
I'm telling you. So this is something to watch out for. So whoever is watching right now and has second thought, it's the best time to start investing in your child who has an interest, investing your time if you're an interested adult. This could take you somewhere, and it's an amazing sport. You have to coordinate your mind, your hand, your eyes, your whole body posture into making a single shot. It's an amazing game. I love it. I've been playing it for 7-8 years now, and I'm not looking back. My name is Keruche, the Pool Queen. I'll see you on Mchana Pool Club YouTube.
We are proud to have you. That is Patricia Keruche. She does administer Mchana Pool Club YouTube channel, very bright, vibrant channel, most especially giving us games that come from Nairobi in Kenya at Mchana Pub. And many times she also moves as far as she can move to get to events like this. I believe even this match is live. No, the one that is live is between Dr. Rango, the Zambian, taking on Andrew Lukwago, the Ugandan. Mchana Pool Club YouTube stream. In the meantime, Kenneth Odong, the Ugandan, now leads against JC, John Chalo, the Kenyan, by 2-0, racing to 9 in not more than 90 minutes. At the elapse of 90 minutes, the player in the lead shall be winner. And if they are then drawing, we have penalties. Atlanta Black Child, thank you for watching.
On table number 11,
Solomon Angera, watching from Ethiopia.
Of Shujaa, Kenya.
No.
Round of 32.
You advise that terminal this is Ethiopia is in 2015. Okay. Monde Zakaria, thank you for watching. You're asking when Caesar is playing. For about an hour, not looked at the tournament director's laptop to see when players will be on table, so I don't know, but I think it will be as soon as possible for players that are already into the second round, having qualified by way of walkover from the first. Karim Abuya is asking where the viewer called Betty Tabitha is. She changed her name. She changed her Facebook name because many guys were disturbing her inbox. But she must be watching even now. Lord Craig Tolan Wilson, thank you for watching. If you want to watch this match on YouTube, I can post it later on YouTube. For now, please watch now. Normally I do. Sometimes I am doing one stream at a time. Sometimes I'm doing both Facebook and YouTube. When it gets to later stages in the tournament, I will be doing both Facebook and YouTube. But sometimes I'm also streaming a game on Facebook and a different game on YouTube as of now. But I'm also mindful of where the different fan base for the particular players on table mostly are. This page has more than 12,000 Kenyans on, so that is why I am having one of their players live stream. This is the player, John Chalo, having a relatively sharp cut of a yellow to do. He gets it in while where will white ball race. That is unfortunate, but he has chance to play safe. Just hide the white ball behind the black. Just slip the white ball off the black to the top cushion with little power. No, clearly that's not what he wanted. And he's facing a guy who has very good ability to put a ball on target. And I will tip him, Kenneth Odong, to exemplify his quality with this shot. Have the red ball on target, diagonal into the corner pocket, closes to the bottom of your screen, aims, shoots in. And just like that, the frame is gone away from Jesse. Not only is he playing relatively lower Jesse, he's also a bit unfortunate. In this one, there's also a little bit of history against him. Most Kenyan players always find it hard taking down Ugandan players. Kenneth Odong 3, John Chalo 0. When is Kelvin playing?
I don't know.
Okay, Matthew Godfrey Mbewe. Kelvin's boy Herbert Mukisa has said he doesn't know when his mentor is playing. Lord credit to Larry Wilson. Sorry, this one is the stream we are having. Makala's junior Joachim is asking when the killer is playing, referring to Ibrahim Sajimba. Yes, he'll play later today, because now we are only into the second round and it's a round of 128 players. We shall play it to completion, I think, by close of business today, or rather tonight. I'm also expecting to be having at least one money match, if the players will be fresh. If by 10 p.m. we are done with the tournament itself, there is discussion between Joseph Kasozi and Ishmael Mtetwa to race to 16 for $1,000. Keep the fingers crossed for that. Light Kimianso, thank you for watching, as well as Daniel Conlan. As now, John Chalo scratches on the break. And now the tables on which we are playing have all been brought from Nairobi. That is the place where we have these United pool tables, all imported from South Africa. Some late last year, some early this year. But it's the same brand of tables on which we played at Queen's. And I think also the same brand of tables on which the recent South African nationals were played. They are fine tables, but they need the player to take some time to master them, especially how to put rail drives. And you need more clinicism when shooting than some tables in a country that is neighboring Kenya to the west, where Kenneth Odong comes from, eh? You are watching the Timbaksot Pool Carnival International version, round of 128 players. Kenya's John Chalo, JC, taking on Uganda's Kenneth Odong, racing to 9 for a position in the round of last 64, and in not more than 90 minutes, a match in which the Ugandan is leading by 3-0. Also a match in which the Ugandan is aiming to win a fourth by reverse dish, and expectation that he's doing that is pretty much in order. There comes Odong. It is portable. He has to have a little bit of white bouncing off the cushion, but has to avoid him getting himself snookered, especially between red and black. Is he having sight of the yellow? I think he does, but white ball is so close to the red, it could affect his bridge as he strokes to play. He will nonetheless try. He's a big boy. He has long fingers. These are coming into play. He wants to put a red, yellow and black to the same corner pocket, bottom right. Will he get white ball? I think that will do. He's way more composed, also thinking better and committing way more unforced errors than JC. And he's about to lead by 4-0 from that kind of range. He normally never ever misses. Kenneth Odong 4 and John Chalo 0.
moving, and then I stopped. I saw them stop.
And now we finally get to have what I was calling the flashes of the brilliance of John CHALO. He should really win this frame if he's to stand a realistic chance of trying to mount a comeback against a player as good as Odong. He has sight of the red that he has just opened with that frame opening shot. However, it needs a very sharp cut to the effect that potting is close to impossible, though possible. If he can contemplate its movement well, he could also play it off the yellow. In the end, he decides to play snooker. He allows Kenneth Odong sight of only one of his yellows, and he cannot see it enough to pot comfortably. That is good thinking from JC. As Kenneth Odong wants to force the movement of the yellow ball to the corner pocket at the bottom of the screen, I don't think that is possible. With now 6 seconds to go, actually his intention was to play JC's red dead. In the end, he has moved it even further closer to the pocket, just creating an even bigger chance for JC to finish the frame. Surely JC should make it one. White ball drawn backwards against the cushion. He wanted sight of the yellow ball near the center pocket where he's standing. It hasn't really come to pass. He will nonetheless try. Draw the white ball backwards. Naturally, it moves towards the midpoint of the table. Hopefully, he doesn't get himself snookered. At the end of the day, that is pretty much accurate. He has to play the red, but with very little power, such that it doesn't move so far away. He goes for power off two cushions with a big spin on it, and yet he may have gotten himself snookered. No, he has sight of the black. He made it look a little bit more complicated. At one point, it seemed so risky. He has only been able to set the black. Kenneth Odong will be having a chance at least to play. JC will be counting on the position of that yellow ball which is behind the black as one which will be complicated for Odong to try and finish. The one which will be giving JC a bigger chance to win the frame. Maybe Kenneth Odong will be tempted to play defense here. I don't know if there is passage of the black quite to black. It's clearly there. The frame is being won by Jesse. It's been a well fought frame, hard fought frame. Oh no. Oh no. At one point I thought he didn't even need to play the black off the cushion. He needs to be reminded that he's facing a better shooter who doesn't need to be given so many opportunities to take you down. He's a well-accomplished player, Kenneth Odong, though we're younger. Forget about the body size and his height. The guy is just 24. Has been around the sport for the last 9 years or so, including winning a major competition, under 23 category, the Holy Cup Championships in 2023. Tournament that was held in South Africa at the Grand Monte Casino in Johannesburg. Close to 100 players under 23 registering, and this man was a distant first. But now he is a distant leader in this frame, as though he's aiming to play combination shot. Maybe have yellow follow the black, maybe use that very little space between cushion and black to pass the yellow, maybe combination. We shall wait and see. Oh, there was space enough for Kenneth Odong to manipulate the movement of his white, and clearly John Chalo is being outplayed. Even a frame which seemingly he was winning, Kenneth Odong has found a way to steal it from the jaws of JC. White is safe. Kenneth Odong 5 and John Chalo 0.
Where is it? My potential customer.
Seconds. Close the door, you play.
Next game on the TV table is a blockbuster featuring Tanzania Amadeus up against Malvan Mkonza from Zimbabwe. Maluva and Amadeus next on TV table.
Twende pita sasa. Yes. Ya nani? Siti alishinda. Nimefika kwa saicho. Nimefika sasa hata sina yes ni find out. Ate?
Ladies and gentlemen, on table number 1, We are having the MVP from Tanzania, Amadeus, taking on Golden Boy from Zimbabwe, Malvan Mukonza, aka Maluva. On table number 1, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down.
Yes. Poa. Unasemaje? Kwa Yanga anatumia kimalizia 6. Acha nitanda hustle nyingine before it time. Just in case it clash. Number 4 down.
Bro, you're playing well.
Marvel versus Americans. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking at the 1 million.
Sorry, dear viewers, for the last 25 minutes, there has been no commentary for this match. The stream will remain on. I was only starting another stream of an even bigger match. Amadeus Makedzerek of Tanzania, big player, versus Malvan Mokonza of Zimbabwe, big player. That game is live on Peter Chobe Live YouTube, and I'm going to be starting the match with full commentary. For now, you can enjoy. The stream will be on, commentary will be going that side as now. 6 for Odong and 2 for Chalo.
Shooting, JC, let's go, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on table number 7, another blockbuster match between Jinte up against Rashida Mutesi, considered as the best female player on the continent.